Okay, you see, go live. Okay, say go live. All right, going live. Okay, now I'm live. You see, YouTube is so funny. All right, so now we live. All right, we live. Okay, so you guys can go. I'm gonna cut this off, and I'm gonna give you a timestamp to watch it. Okay, let's see. So let's go to YouTube. He's so stupid. Look at you. He's still. So we officially live now. So I just need to send you guys the link. Okay, I'm gonna copy the link. Why YouTube is doing this? Okay, now I'm officially live. So I'm gonna send you the link, guys. I'm gonna put a timestamp at least where you're gonna start it, so you guys not gonna be worrying about like. So if this one doesn't work, I'm just gonna sue. Let me just make sure I get it. Guys, I haven't even taken a look at the copy it. Okay, so let me see if some of you guys are online and now showing up. It's already 6 minutes. It's okay. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay guys, let me know if this one is good, because if it's not, I'm just if it's not, I'm just gonna call it a day, man. So it works. Okay, good. I haven't ate, guys. I ain't even ate anything, guys. I just got home, sit on the computer, haven't taken a look at the chart, and it's been what, almost 10 minutes. But I know what it is. It is YouTube is very funny, so you have to do it in a very special way. Like I have to click share. Instead of clicking the link, I have to click share. It is gonna give me a special link to share it to you guys. I didn't have any problem with it yesterday, so but it's all good. So how many watching? 14. We needed what, 20 guys, 10% of the Telegram group. It is only 14, but it is okay. So let's take a look at the chart first of all. That's not the chart. So we're gonna start off with the lower time frame. BTC is extremely beautiful, but it is not spiking right now, so don't expect any spikes from BTC, at least for the short term. Okay. It will give us a time to at least analyze the market before it'll make a decision, guys. And I told you just about when I think like noon, right? I told you the next 4 to 8 hours just gonna be corrective, so don't lose any money. That's why I said like take profit, right, guys? Take profit tenfold. Take profit. Okay, if it goes to 10, start taking profit $100 from tenfold. If it goes above 10.6, take profit every 50 to 75. So you take a look at, you could have take like profit twice again, because it went up to like a 10.6 and then 10.75. all right, so it is quite good. But this correction, it is not a correction to drop. Okay, it can retrace back, but it is not a correction to just make this. Okay, somebody can dump it, but according to market structure, you got to be confident with this structure, and it could last forever too, right? It could last forever, because I'm expecting it to last at least 4 to 8 hours. It is already 4 hours since I said it, right? So that's why I said don't lose any money right now. So this is the same screen, guys. Before I went to work, that's the same screen I drew. You guys can remember it, right? So I said like BTC can drop as low. I haven't even touched the screen yet, okay? And I told you guys I haven't touched anything. You can go back and watch the previous live stream, and then you can see it's it's 4 minutes. You can go back and watch it. And I told you BTC made this W, X, and Y. The degree of this Y correction, I'm expecting, it's me, okay? I'm expecting, it is not like you're wrong or right, but I'm expecting 1-to-1 extension, right? A 1-to-1 extension, right? It is going to take you 50%, but it dropped below it, okay? It's not a fake out. It's not a fake out, okay? It's still WXY, but the degree is still within the range. But sometimes you can get like a push to the downside and break the low to get the fake out and push to the upside, right? There is a lot of structure just for that, okay? But I don't want to go into it, but it is like a lot of so many rules about like breaking this the previous low, which is W right here. 9 out of 10 it is, not 9 out of 10, but 50% out of time it can break it, okay? It can break it, but I like to take 1-to-1 extension. It is just easier, and it is going to help you like to ladder your position. So that's why I told you guys, if you're scared, okay, and you're safe, ladder your position down to 0.786. You have to listen to the video very carefully, and if it break it, we can look for 88 and 91. So we pretty much accurate. Everything we've been looking for on my last live stream, the private live stream. I know it is long, but all the scenarios we talked about played out perfectly, okay? Played out perfectly, okay? But I'm just gonna remove now everything. So now you take a look at it, right? We drop back down. We got our WXY push to the downside. If you don't know like what you're doing, you're gonna think like BTC is dropping, okay? But I wasn't, like, since like the sell-off, I haven't sold out, okay? I got in. I started laddering my position like 10.5, 10.2, 10.1, down to 98.50, right? But I didn't sell out. I didn't sell anything, okay? Till like, we got this spike to the upside. I was at work, so I put my buy sell orders. So, but you guys day trading, right? So you guys make it very difficult for me, because my strategy might not be matching your strategy, because you're looking for 10 I mean, $100, $50 up and down. I'm looking for $500, $600 up and down swing trading. You see, so it is very difficult for me. That's why I have to adapt my strategy to your, to your strategy, right? So keep that in mind. So let's take a look at this. Is a 3-minute chart. Okay, it is very, very, very precise what we talked about. That's like down to the minutes. So now what we got, right? We got this. You have to go back to the original sell-off. You can just jump in and then say BTC is going up, right? So we got an original sell-off. Okay, we got this sell-off to the downside. Okay, and then we talked about the correction we got after we got this sell-off, right? That's a WXY correction we got in this area. We're gonna get to that area, guys. We have to break it down so it makes sense for you, right? So you're gonna be very comfortable with your call. I want you to be very comfortable. So we got this move to the downside. Okay, that's a selling pressure we got from on Monday, right? So and I told you guys we're gonna push back. We're gonna push back up to the upside, and all of you guys gonna be calling for bull market again, right? So we got this W. Your W always push to the opposite direction, okay, of your original trend, okay. And then what do you get? You get a clean, okay, X. Your X push back and come back. That's your X in this area. All right. So you got we got our Y correction. You can say your Y is a little ugly, but it is okay. If you know what you're doing, you're not gonna be worried about shapes and waves. Okay. And then you got a 3. You can count it. I don't want to go to the lower degree again. So you got your Y in this area. You got your W, X, Y. So what do you expect? You're expecting a sell-off to the original trend. Okay, that's the original trend, right? Of this one. Okay, that's the original trend. So once you get your original trend, you want to look for 5-way structure or 3-way structure. First, 3-way. So, but we didn't get 3-wave in this area because we knew a 3-wave would have, just stay in the same degree. Okay, what I mean in the same degree, it shouldn't like break this area like too far away. Okay, it shouldn't be very impulsive. All right, it should be like slow motion, but this one is very impulsive, and then it broke this area, so we couldn't get like another X in here because we were expecting, I was expecting we're gonna get to BTC, guys. It is just 10,500. It is not moving, so it is gonna wait till we're done. So we were expecting this Z. Okay, that's why I said like on the Telegram group, if BTC target is like, I think like 1600 in that range, right, just about this area. And then I said again, target 10-2, 10-4, and then somebody was like, why are you saying 10-2, 10-4? Because the market structure changes in the lower time frame. I'm doing it for you guys. I have to adapt, right? So that's why I changed the strategy, because I know I was thinking this is going to be 5-wave structure, and it did 5-wave structure exactly. So we call this our wave number 1. Okay, wave number 1. So keep that in mind now. So you have to pay clear attention. Clear. That's your wave number 1. So we got our wave number 1. After we got that wave number 1, so we were doing like live trading for 4 hours. Okay, trying to figure out this wave, this entire wave. Okay, this entire wave. We were trying to figure it out. This entire WXY, I showed you, this morning. We were trying to figure it out. So what we got, so before we ended the live stream, we got this, 3-wave move to the downside, another move to the upside, and then we said, okay, we got our, a flat correction. What I was expecting before the end of the live stream, I said like, BTC gonna double bottom, and it's gonna push to the upside. But, BTC did not do it. BTC give us another 3-wave to the upside. Okay, 3-wave to the upside. I don't want to go to the lower degree. This is like a special we're just gonna have a special live stream just to like talk about this, because BTC is very volatile right now, so we don't have to go to the lower degree and describe like every single wave within that degree. Okay, within that wave. So BTC gave us another 3. So this morning when I wake up, right, BTC was making this move. Okay, I just woke up like from my phone. Okay guys, from my phone, not even from the computer. Take my phone and I saw this move, and I was like, I made the like 6:30 a.m. and I told you BTC gonna be making this move, guys. It is gonna be dropping. Okay, it is gonna make this move. It made a 3-wave move. If you go to the low degree, you can see it, but if you train your eyes, you already know, because BTC wasn't even I didn't even make that 3 wave. It was just about this area. I knew it's gonna make the 3 wave to the upside, and it is gonna give us a wide correction. Okay, but the wide correction, you're always gonna estimate it based on your W. Okay, and your W is this area. Okay, this is your W, this flat correction we ended up yesterday with the live stream, right? So we estimated. I mean, I could have like just be more accurate, like yeah, but it was not 95, 95. So I just had to tell you like what the chart is telling me. So, but at the same time, I told you we could have, you know, dropped below. So it's up to you to be safe. So we got our W. So what do you expect now? This entire move is nothing but a correction. So most of you guys lost some money in this area. Okay, most of you guys lost some money. I didn't do anything. Okay, I told you last night before the end of the live stream, you know, if you're scared, wait for these lower numbers. But I'm not gonna, because I'm going to bed and I don't have time. I was about to go, I think yeah, it was late. It was like 4 hours live stream. So this is nothing but a correction. Most of you guys probably lost like 5-10%, and you shouldn't. Okay, you shouldn't. You gotta be able to recognize this. You got to, even if somebody wake you up like you know, 5 a.m., you gotta be able to do it. So BTC is not doing anything. So the next step right now, okay, we completed our WXY, and we just said, hopefully it makes sense now. Okay, I just have to explain you guys before we move on. So this is wave number 1. Okay, that's your wave number 1. All right, so that's our wave number 2. Okay, that's our wave number 2. So we're looking for wave number 3 right now. Okay, that's our wave number 1. Okay, that's wave number 1. That's wave number 2. Okay, so, and I said you look for a 1-to-1 extension. The reason why I said like 1-to-1 extension, because 1-to-1 extension, you can take profits. Okay, you can take profits, but it's gonna go up, but at least, you know, take 50 to 6% of your profit 1-to-1 extension. So you got to learn how to do this so you can get your 1-to-1 extension, right? So 1-to-1 extension was 10-2 to 10-4, and I said like take profit and then take more profit as it go, like every $50 to $75. It did exactly that. So now we're correcting. Okay, this correction can last for another like 4 to 8 hours. Okay, it can last for another 4 to 8 hours because it's no volume. First of all, the next volume going to be either a 4 more volume, it's going to be a fake out, another 4 more volume. If you watch the live stream, I showed you about the 4 more volume. I showed you in this area. Okay, as soon as we got this big spike to the upside, the volume, I told you like I don't like it. Okay, I don't like it, and we got to be careful. Okay, it was just about this area, and then we got another 4 more volume like to the downside. So you got to be able to, but this one is not a 4 more volume, it's just push to the upside. It's not a 4 more volume. So expect a 4 more volume. Okay, a 4 more volume. It can scare you, or it can, like, you know, make you feel greedy. Okay, one of them. Okay, but we're gonna take a look at it. Okay, so now we got this move. That's wave number 2. That's 2. That's 3. Okay. Okay, but this wave number 3. Okay, this wave number 3. You're not sure if that's the wave number 3. Okay, you're not sure yet, because you gotta remember. Okay, we gotta break it down, because you gotta remember one thing. All right, you gotta remember, because this wave gonna be very impulsive. Okay, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right, so okay, so remember, your wave number 4 doesn't have to drop down. Okay, so but you're not sure like if this wave number 3, okay, is the original wave number 3 of the original trend, or, you know, if that's the wave number 1 of the sub wave. So you have to keep that in mind, because you're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So most of you guys, okay, you guys already assuming, right? Let me say yes or no. Okay, if you're assuming, right, most of you, okay, I used to, okay, assume, right, this wave number 3, okay, this wave number 3 right here, I'm expecting it is this wave. Okay, but it might not be this way. It might be the wave number 1 of sub wave. I mean, it might be wave number 1, right? This of the sub wave of the wave number 3. Hope it makes sense, right? You guys remember this wave number 1. Okay, this wave number 3 we expecting, it might be wave number 1 of wave number 3. So you have to keep that in mind. You just don't jump in and say wave number 3, wave number 2. So now we're assuming it's wave number 3. But if it is wave number 3, you're expecting like a drop, and then you're going to get your wave number 5, and then you're going to say it's going to drop back down. Okay, that's what you're expecting, but it might not be the case. Okay, so we're going to have to zoom out a little bit, like go to 5 minutes, and then we're going to say, right, we're going to remove everything. No, not everything, let's just put it right here. So guys, let me know if it makes sense. I'm not reading the chat room yet, because I just want to finish up this. I want to talk about everything before I forget, because I'm hungry already. I'm just drinking milk. Okay, so but this wave right here doesn't seem to be a wave number 1, because it is only 1-to-1 extension. If you take your it doesn't seem like a wave number 3, because a 1-to-1 extension, it is not enough. Okay, that's 1.618 extension, guys. Look at it. I wasn't exactly at 1.618 extension. I wasn't even I was at work, guys. I wasn't even looking at the chart, but you know, I had all this target like kind of played out. All right, so that's 1.618 extension from this wave. So it is not random. So what do you expect now? All right, what do you expect? So you're gonna expect a drop to the downside. So since it is so big, like 1.618 extension is big, so we just have to assume now, you know, it is this wave number 3. We're assuming. So what do we expect now? We're gonna expect a drop. Okay, we're gonna expect a drop. So where we're gonna drop? This area to that area. Okay, we can expect a drop to 10.1, right? 10.168. That's 382. 10.168. 10.168, and the next drop is 9.9995. Okay, according to the my fib levels, right? Depending on how you draw your fib levels. Okay, the accuracy of your fib levels. So, but let's say just 10,000 to 10.1, 10.2, right? 10,000 to 10.2, and then 0.618 gonna be 98.22. So, and the wave I'm talking about, right? For you guys like just joining, and for you guys listening on your phone, I'm talking about the wave from like the drop down to like 92 up to like 10.7, whatever, 10.8, right? Whatever price. So a pullback at 382 going to be 10,200 if you round it up. You know, 50% pullback going to be 10,000, and then 0.618 pullback going to be 98.22. Okay, 98.22. But now we have to break it down now. How are we going to get down to these levels? Because we broke it down last night. Right, you're just gonna have to go and watch it, or if I have time, I'm gonna show you again, right? Because we did say exactly BTC could make this move, right? This impulse wave, right? And it is gonna give us this move, right? And it's gonna give us another 3-wave move to the upside, another 3-wave to the downside. If you watch the live stream, right, everything we talked about in this correction happened. Everything, okay? BTC gave us flat correction, it gave us a zigzag, it gave us a WXY, and it came back down to 0.786. So it is up to you to plan everything and be ready. Don't just like wait for your target, and then if BTC is not there, you FOMO and get in and get out, you know, stuff like that. But I hope you're enjoying, guys, the live stream. I'm gonna take a look at the chat room after I take a look at the next step. So now the next step is the correction. Okay, I already see a correction. I already see it. Okay, I already see a correction. So the correction I'm looking at right now, okay, it is looking nice. It is going up 10.6. Okay, the correction I'm looking at right now, it is this correction. If I zoom in, you guys gonna see it. Okay, you guys gonna see it. That's what you see right now. Okay, you see a clean flat correction, a double bottom, a push to the upside, a clean flat correction. Okay, that's you got 3 to the downside. You can count your 3 in this area, and then you count 3. So that's a flat correction. But you got 3 wave in this area. Okay, you got 1, 2, 3. But BTC is trying to push to the upside. So you got 4. You don't know if this is gonna be 5. Okay, if it is 5, right, it has to drop somewhere. But is it gonna just stop in this area and then you're gonna count 3? That's a big question. If you're day trading, you have to understand all of that, right? So you could get another WXY in this area alone, and then you're gonna be losing a lot of money, because WXY, you can make a lot of money just trading WXY, just trading it. Okay, so what I'm expecting, right, so this is just a correction. So let's see how it is going to play out. Okay, we got this move, right, that's 3 to the downside. Okay, you got another 3 to the upside. Okay, and then you got another 3 to the downside. Okay, right, so you can just say in this area you got a WXY in this area, but that's a lower degree. But you're not going to see it on the 15 minutes. Okay, you're not going to see it on the 15 minutes. You're not. So we got this flat correction in this area. So you can get another. This is a clean three wave. Okay, we don't have another wave here. This is a clean three wave. Okay, so you get WXYX. You can get your Z correction in this area. Your Z, but your Z might be a very, very funny Z. Okay, because you remember your 0.618 is roughly around like what, 10,000. Okay, roughly around 10,000, right? So it is gonna look funny. It is gonna look funny. Okay, so keep that in mind. It is gonna look funny. It is not gonna be on the same degree as this wave. Okay, it is not gonna be the same degree. If like that's the case. Okay, it's almost the same degree, so it can go as low as like 1.618 extension, right? Not as low as, but you can target 1.618 extension of this move. So let's see. So that's 1-to-1 extension. That's 10.3. Okay, 1.618 extension gonna be 10.2, which is 10.2. I mean not 10.2, but 10,168. And 10,168, you gotta remember, we just talked about it, 10,168, right? We said like it was 50% pullback. So it just gives you more confidence to be careful, okay? Give you more confidence, all right? So I'm gonna show you again. It is live, okay? It is live. So we said a 50% pullback. 50% pullback gonna be at 10,168. A 1.618 extension also of the first drop from like a 10,700 down to like whichever number it was, like 10,388. The extension of that wave, right? From like the current price of BTC it is gonna be 10,168. Okay. So, and if BTC drops from 9,200 up to 10,700, right? 50% pullback gonna be exactly almost the same number, right? So yeah, you just gotta keep that in mind. But it is gonna be at 382. Sorry, the 1.618 extension is gonna be at 382. So which is gonna be 10,168. So this number is gonna be very, 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 very important. 10,168. Okay, it is gonna be very important. So if you want to place some buy order in this area, it is good, right? So because I already gave a signal like, you know, we could be dropping down to a 10.1, 10.2, and I wasn't even on the computer. I just look it up on, I just look at the chart on my phone and then get the target. So 10,100 and 10,000. So first target right now is 10,178. Okay, so ladder your position, right? Okay, accordingly. Okay, depending on your strategy. Down to this area. Don't FOMO. Okay, don't FOMO. So we back to the 10,000 level. You guys remember what happened last time on the 10,000 level, right? Everybody was feeling down. Okay, everybody was feeling down. So including myself. So you gotta be prepared. Okay, you gotta be prepared. So now let's take a look at like the opposite direction. Okay, because you're not gonna buy. You're not gonna put all your money in this area. Okay, we still can be bullish in this area. Okay, we still can be bullish. So let's take a look at the 3 minutes, right? Okay, you take a look at the 3 minutes, right? It is looking bullish. Okay, it is looking bullish. It is looking bullish. All right. The reason why it is looking bullish, right? The reason why it is looking bullish, it just give us this 3 wave, right? So and then we got another 3 wave to the upside. Another 3 down to the a wave to the downside, a double bottom. This is a double bottom. It depends how you look at it. It is a double bottom. Okay, now we're pushing up to the upside. So it is looking, but you could assume as a day trader, right, it is completed if you're very aggressive. Okay, you like, I got my flat correction, a double bottom. The only thing I can expect is a wave to the upside. Okay, that's what I said exactly. So even if it like fake you out and came back down, you still know this correction was supposed to go up. Okay, that's what I said exactly yesterday, right? And I was waiting for 10.2 to 10.4. We even got to 10.7. Okay, so but I started exiting it out like 10.4, 10.5. Okay, I wasn't like there waiting for 10.8. Okay, I wasn't waiting, and I said like stay away from 10.9 to 10.9 to like what 11.1. Okay, I stay away from in that area until like you get another clear correction. Because whenever BTC moves up like 1,000 above 1,000 points, right? 1,300 in this range, right? You gotta stay away. Okay, let it cool down, let it correct. Don't FOMO. Okay, let it correct. It is, you know, it's just gonna keep moving like this. Okay, you see this correction? That's the same thing we're making right now, but you don't know if it is going to be successful. I showed you on Litecoin when Litecoin made that correction. Okay, if you guys watch the live stream, right? Let me just show you Litecoin. It was live. I showed you Litecoin made that correction yesterday, right? Showed you when Litecoin made that correction yesterday. Okay, it is circled in this area. Okay, it is circled in this area. You see, I didn't even change it. Okay, so I told you like the same correction Litecoin made, right? BTC made, you know, BTC gonna make it. Litecoin made this correction just by this area. It pushed it upside. It is now move sideways, right? So I was expecting BTC to make the same wave. Okay, now BTC is just making this wave. Okay, BTC is making right now. It is making this wave. Okay, so if you don't know what Litecoin was doing in this area, you also like gonna get a fake out, because Litecoin, all it did is just correction. I don't want to go into this detail, but this correction is also has a valid way of looking at it. Okay, you do BTC is just about this area right now. Okay, just about this area. But let's go back to BTC. It is extremely bullish. You can just, if you sold out or you sell your coin, just wait. Okay, it is not a financial advice. Don't, even if it goes above 11, just wait, because it is only wave 2, wave 3, right? We still got wave 5. Wave 5 is the shortest one, so you don't need to FOMO for wave 5, which is gonna be like, could be roughly around like 11.3 at the max, and you know it'll drop down 1,000 points, and then you're gonna be panicking and you're gonna be selling around like 10.8. So just be careful. So I'm gonna take a look at the chat room right now. So I just didn't want to forget all those points. So it is 10,000. You see, you don't need to FOMO. If you FOMO, it is just correcting. Okay, it is just correcting. Or you can just put a sell order if BTC like a break above like a, let's say 10.8. You put your buy order in that area. So and then as soon as it goes in, you can target like you know 11.3 to 11.4, because I'm not expecting that wave to be very extended. Okay, I'm not expecting to be very extended. So and I showed you last time, like your wave number, if your wave number 1 is very extended like this, your wave number 4 gonna be like this. Okay, it's not gonna be a long correction. So this one shouldn't be a long correction. It shouldn't be a long correction. But still, the market is crazy, but that's the rule. Okay, it shouldn't be a long correction, and then wait for this wave. And then how do you target this wave? Okay, you guys remember when I was telling you the other day 1.618 extension target, and then somebody was like, I think somebody asked me why do you take 1-to-1 extension and 1.618 extension? It is very important. Okay, 1.618 extension, because the retracement was so deep. Okay, you don't want to take 1-to-1 extension. Retracement was so deep. If you do 1-to-1 extension, you're just gonna come back exactly at the same area. Okay, because this is wave number 1, and then this area is 80% pullback. Okay, 80% pullback. You always 80% pullback to like 0.618. You want to do like roughly like 1.618 extension. Okay, but if you do 1-to-1 extension, 1-to-1 extension is this yellow line. You're not going anywhere. You're just going back to the top, right? You know, you're just going back to the top. You just gotta keep that in mind, right? You gotta keep that in mind. So if you do you know 1.618 extension, you're gonna make sure like this wave, okay, is shorter than this wave. That's all you're trying to make sure. You're not trying to make sure like you hit your exact target. You just want to make sure this wave is longer than this wave. That's how I target at 1.618 extension, right? Because the 10.2 to 10.4 was targeted based on at the most 50% pullback. That's how I targeted 10.2 to 10.4. If you watch the video, right, 10.2 to 10.4, at the most 50% pullback. That's how we targeted 10.2 to 10.4, which was 1-to-1 extension from 95. But we dropped down to like 92, which is 300 points. So the 10.4, it went up 300 points. Everything makes sense, guys. Everything makes sense. It's not a secret. It is not a secret. So let me take a look at the chat room now. I know all of you guys are pretty much excited, so I'm glad all of you guys are pretty much like at least up from the last drop. Okay, so protect your money. It is not a race. Some of you guys trade with like 0.1 BTC. Some of you guys trade like with 100 BTC. So protect your money. Okay, I'm gonna try to put a timestamp on the video when I upload it. Hopefully. Okay, let me take a look at it. It is good time to short. It is not a good time. I don't short. This is bullish. It can drop to the downside, but it is not guaranteed. Okay, but we're gonna have to take a look at the all side. I don't short. I don't go long. I just buy and have my targets. So I cannot recommend to short or long. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. We got 30 people watching because it is private. So if like we get a private live stream, I can get like, if like we can get at least 10% of the group, I'm okay. I'm not doing it for the number of views. Okay, I'm doing it because that's what I'm gonna do, whether I do it with you or not. Okay, so whether I do it with you or not. So 10,500. So it is not a good time to be shorting. Okay, it is not a good time to be shorting. But let's take a look at if like we can take a, because me myself, like I exited out, right? So I'm not even in. Okay, I'm not even in right now on at least on BTC, right? So but I still got alt. So it is looking good. If you want, right, you can you know, put no more than like 2 to 3% of your portfolio. Okay, 2 to 3%, and see how it is gonna play out. Okay, but I wouldn't like be FOMO in this area. Put like 50 or 25% of my portfolio, 2% at the most, right, and see how it is gonna play out. So if like we drop to 382, most people respect 382, so you have to respect it. You have to respect it. Okay, so you have to respect it. And this one I'm not gonna look for one-to-one extension. I'm just looking for one-to-one extension of the original trend, which is this one. Okay, the first trend, that's the first move. Okay, you don't expect your wave number 5 to be longer than your wave number 1. So, and then we're expecting a drop down to 382, which is let's take a look at 382. Okay, that's a big drop, guys. That's a big drop. That's a big move, guys. That's a big move. So it's not, I don't think the drop gonna be like a one that's the 3 minutes, so it's gonna take some time. It's gonna drop. It's gonna take some time. So the best thing for BTC to do now is to drop, honestly, just because 382 is so far away right now. Okay, it is almost, you know, 5% drop. Okay, the best thing for BTC to do is to drop right now. The best thing for BTC to do is to drop. The reason why I'm telling you it is the best thing is to drop, because let's say we keep pushing to the upside, right? Okay, BTC has not even dropped yet on this crane wave. We haven't seen a pullback yet. Okay, to a fib level, at least like 2.27 or something like that. We haven't seen a drop. So the best thing for BTC to do is to wait and pull back. Okay, and everybody gonna be waiting in this area, at least like on the 3 minutes. You know, at least on the 200 EMA on the 3 minutes, which is roughly like 10,168 right now. So I wouldn't be FOMO. It is not time to be FOMO. It is looking extremely bullish. It is looking extremely juicy, but don't FOMO. Okay, because after this wave, right, after this wave, we're still gonna make this move. So, and then you're gonna panic, because remember, everybody waiting for 85. Psychologically, it's gonna play your mind, right? It is gonna play your mind. Remember last time we dropped, I told you, okay, I told you, as long as we don't break 8,800, I'm still bullish. I'm still bullish, and we're gonna push back up. And I showed you why. I'm gonna show you on a bigger time frame why we needed to drop also, but I didn't mention it for some reason. Forgot to mention it. But I know, you know, a flat correction, a flat correction is a 335. But I don't know why. You know, I was just thinking 333 for some reason. It just. But I wanted to show you guys that day before the drop, but I meant to say it and then something slapped me and I couldn't say it for some reason. Not couldn't say it, but it just like something like slapped me and I forget. So But if you watch the video, I clearly say, you know, I say, but you know, this is supposed to be 5 waves, and then my thought process just got complicated. I was like, man, okay. But look for basically, you know, if the takeaway right now is wait for at least 382 pullback, or at least 382, which is 10-2, okay, 10-2, and then ladder your position in this area, because you gotta remember, most people, you gotta trade like other traders, but you don't trade like them at the same time. Okay, you have your own strategy, and you have to keep in mind the way they're gonna be trading. They're gonna be like, okay, that's a previous resistance, like 9,800, 10,000. That's gonna be the next, because you gotta remember this area is very dense. It is very dense. Okay, it is very dense. A lot of activities. So even if you don't take a look at the volume profile, whatever, you can know like the density of this this activity. So it is good to be putting some position in this area, like even like 10 to 15% of your portfolio would, you know, you want to put it like roughly around like a 98 to 10-2, okay, 98 to 10-2, 10 to 15% of your portfolio. It wouldn't hurt, okay, it wouldn't hurt. Don't FOMO, guys, don't FOMO. Because when BTC was just a 90 to 100, most of you guys didn't believe like BTC gonna go back up to 10-2 to 10, even 10-2, guys. Most of you didn't believe it, okay. Most of you didn't believe it, okay. So don't act like me sometime when the price move up a certain distance from your original buy order. You just like forget about your original buy order. You be like, okay, that's too far away, it's no way BTC gonna come back down, you know. Don't do that, okay. Let's not do that, okay. I'm talking to myself too, because I do it sometimes. So, but what are we looking for, guys? We got the flat correction. So let's see if BTC gonna make a another corrective move. Okay, 1, 2. We got this 3. We got the X. We're looking for the Z in this area. The Z gonna be very awkward. Okay, let's get it. Let's draw it. So we're gonna have a special WXY. You got your X again, and then you're looking for your Z in this area. So, and it doesn't matter how your structure looks, because your correction, right, always the correction, they don't care about like the structure. I don't know how to explain it. Or the structure don't care about the correction, whichever way you want to take a look at it, right? So what I mean by that, right? So don't, even if this wave is so like funny and then drag down and come down, you don't care about this distance, okay? The only thing you care about the vertical distance, okay? You can say my Z is right here, okay? So it can take another 16 hours before BTC drop to 10-2, but you don't care, okay? Your wave is just drop down, okay? The only BTC just gonna make this 3 wave to the downside like this. This wave can be like this. You're gonna be like, okay, it's long, but in terms of price, it's not long, okay? So you have to remember, because the extensions, they don't, sorry if I scream, but the extensions, they don't care about the distance travel vertically, the distance travel horizontally by the price. They only care about the distance travel vertically by the price, okay? So what I mean by that, right? When you take your extension tool, okay, you say that's a 50% pullback, but 50% pullback, you see the 50% pullback is along this line, okay? It is not like the 50% pullback is down to this line, okay? Anyway, in this range is 50% pullback anyway. So this wave number Z can make it like this, okay? You're gonna be like, okay, it cannot be Z because it is too long. No, it is not too long, okay? Sometimes you just have to you know, make your own find your own edge, okay? Find your own edge. All right, so keep that in mind. It'll help you a lot if you look at it like that. You don't have to, but if you look at it like that, it'll help you a lot, okay? But we're trying to push to the upside. Let's see if BTC is going to be making it. So the volume is not there yet, okay? The volume is not there. It is 3 minutes, but no volume. So let's go to the 5 minutes. Oh, it broke it, okay? Broke this area. Let's see. Broke this area. It is still 3 wave, guys. It is still 3. I don't have time to show it to you, but it is still 3 wave. It is still 3 wave. I don't have to show it to you. Okay, we're getting rejection. We're getting rejection. See, we're getting rejection, guys. We're getting rejection. That's a 3 minutes. You see? Let's see. It's not the volume is trying to. The volume is. We're gonna talk about the volume too. The volume is trying to pick up. Trying to pick up. Okay, so you see, guys. You see, it is not a good sign, but it is okay. It doesn't mean like we're gonna get rejection. But our target is 10-1, right? 10-1-6-8. Okay, 10-1-6-8. Let's give it a room, plus minus 1%. Okay, ladder your position. Ladder your position. So guys, let me know if you're enjoying the live stream. It is free. You guys know my my XRP address. If you feel free to tip me some XRP. And if you have some BTC, you guys know my BTC address too. So how down we gone? We already talked about it. You must just join JMOD 10,168, but give or take, yo. So adjust yourself, okay? Don't quote me on the exact price. I'm just telling you, you know what the chart is telling us, okay? So and then pay clear attention to this area also, like a 10.3. 10.3, okay, as low as 10.3. So you can get like a 2 to 3% down to like 10.3, okay. Enter at 10.3 for a quick spike to 10.450, okay. 10.3 to 10.450 in this area. Let's see. So let's say 10.3 in this area, okay. Okay, you see exactly 10.3. If you drop down to 10.3, which is the previous correction low, right? 10.3. The 382 pullback gonna be exactly, guys, this is live, okay. It is gonna be exactly at 10.450, okay. So you can and how much is it, okay? How much is it? Is it almost 1.5%, guys? It is 1.5%. So if you have $100,000, you would be looking for like 1500, okay. So so most people are going to be counting 5 wave in this area, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is valid, okay? But you have to take into account the whole structure. So the people are going to get wrecked. So, okay, they're going to count 5 wave and then they're going to be like, okay, it's going to drop 50%. 50%, it is roughly around this area. It is not this yellow line, which is 10,500. And then they're going to be expecting a wave to the upside. Okay, that's pretty valid, okay? But if you take a look at the whole structure and then you take a look at the market sentiment and you take a look at how far we gone up, like from 92 to 10.7, almost 10.8, that's 1,600 points, okay. Yesterday we went up like how much we went up yesterday? Like 600 points, right? I think we went up from 9,000, right, to 10,000, only 1,000 points, and it took us like almost 24 hours to correct, okay. 24 hours for the correction to occur. Right now, you know, we went up like 1,700 points, right, from 992, 1,500 points. So you would be at least anticipating, you know, the correction to last at least 4 to 6 hours, 4 to 8 hours. That's what I told you guys, and I was at work when I was analyzing this stuff, okay. I wasn't even touching. So that's why I told you, like, as soon as we hit 10.6, I said I'd take more profits and get away from like a 10.9 to 11.1, get away, because I was expecting a formal move, but because I was away from the computer, so that's why I say that. Hey, what's up, J-Mont? What's up, Raymond? Okay, so let me see how many likes, guys. 7 likes, man. Come on, 7 likes, 31 watching. So 32, guys. So if you guys don't have the make sure to share the link for those, you know, missing the live stream in the Telegram group. So just write something, we on live, this is the link, something like that, because some of them they don't know, they might not get the link, you know, and I have to answer a lot of questions after that. And by the way, 30 people watching right now. So if you have a you know, personal question, not personal, but sometimes I overlook like most messages, because when I wake up it's like 400 messages, stuff like that, and I try to go through each one of them and it is very time consuming, guys. It is very time consuming. It is very time consuming, you know. And I have to, you know, most of the time I try to respond at least, you know, at least 15 to 20% of those messages. So that's why sometimes you just see me like writing so many messages at the same time. So, okay, 22. Okay, we got 10 people watching. They're probably gone. Alright, so 15. I don't care about the likes, but if I'm doing like a private live stream, you know, I just want to make sure you guys are enjoying it, right? You know, and it is free too, guys. So it is free. So right now, I told you as soon as we started a live stream, let's go to the 1 minute time frame, guys. We can even break it down to the 1 minute level. Okay, the 1 minute level now. Yeah, the 1 minute level looks very corrective. Okay, it looks very corrective. Okay, it looks very corrective. Beautiful correction. Okay, beautiful correction. Beautiful, guys. It is a bit. I'm sure sometimes like most people are going to be counting 5. Like avoid counting 5. Okay, this is 1. It is correct. It is 5 wave in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then they're going to be like, "Oops, we going to the upside." You see how they got wrecked? Got wrecked, and then they're going to count another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They got wrecked again. Okay, that's why I say stay away from this area. Stay away from this area. Stay away. It took me forever, guys, to get this. Okay, it took me forever, not forever, but I had to analyze the chart like very, very carefully, and you know, I never took any like Elliott wave course. I never took any Elliott wave course. Yeah, but you know, if you guys like, you know, most of you took like some college courses, like maybe geometry, college algebra, physics. Some like that, you know, chemistry, you know, quantum chemistry, something like that. So you pretty much like used to do a lot of calculation, a lot of figures, a lot of, you know, areas, calculation, stuff like that. So just taking a look at the chart, sometimes you know if it makes sense or not. You know, sometimes you find your own patterns like you don't even find on Elliott waves, you know. So, and then those patterns, they just work for you. Okay, they just, every time you see it, you're just pretty much confident it's gonna do this. All right, but let's see the pattern. It looks beautiful. Okay, we got this move. Let's not be too confident. We got the flat correction in this area. Okay, we got the regular flat correction in this area. We double bottom. Okay, we're expecting a move to the upside. That's pretty much normal, but this move can be a Z. Okay, it can be another X, and then we're gonna get a Z in this area. Okay, Z move. So just to be careful, we say let's wait for this Z. Even if it goes up, it's not gonna go up like to 12K. It is gonna pull back, and then we're gonna find a better entry. Okay, because most of you guys lost a lot of money from the previous drop from this area, the same exact area, like 10.6. You guys remember when we've been looking for 10.2? You guys remember? And it just smashed 10.2. 10.198. I just stepped away. I mean, as not we dropped like a 97. I just like I stepped out, man. I was like, I'm out. I don't want to do anything stupid right now. So, but I'm just we all human beings, and we got emotions. Okay, so you gotta keep that in mind. We got emotions, and we just gotta learn how to control it. Okay, but we all human beings. Nobody likes to see their portfolio down like a $20,000 in like 15 minutes. Okay, so let's go to the bigger picture now, and then we're gonna because BTC, let me know if BTC is pushing to the upside. So let's take a look at the bigger time frame, because you guys make me now forget completely about the bigger time frame. So you see, if I zoom it in, you see, what do you see? What do you see right now? Okay, that's a bigger time frame. What do you see? What do you see? It looks like the 1 minute chart I was just showing you guys. Can you see the difference? Okay, same exact correction on the bigger time frame. So what do you expect the bigger time frame to do? If your 1 minute time frame is doing the same thing, you expect the bigger time frame to be making a very impulse wave to the upside. So when I say we're going to 16.3, and I told you we're going to 16.3, since when? Since when, guys? Since the first. Most people now, you know, I know somebody showed like the what manager, Bitcoin fund manager now pointing to 22K, right? So most people are gonna be like, okay, we're going to 22K, but it is gonna be a step. We pointed this out like long time ago. Okay, we called for 20K long time ago, guys. Okay, long time ago. But let's just be careful. Let's not get too overexcited and then calling for crazy numbers. So you take a look at the bigger time frame now, guys. So we're gonna go back through it. So I also wanted to point out, like before we talked about the bigger time frame, a WXY, right? WXY, you can always look at it as an ABC, okay? But if if somebody knows like what they're doing, they're gonna tell you're wrong, okay? That's why I don't want to say it in public, but they're gonna tell you're wrong, because it is right, you're wrong. But a WXY, okay, if you find your own edge, you can say a WXY is just a simple ABC correction, okay? It's just an ABC correction. So what I mean, it is an ABC correction because, like, let's say you don't know anything, nothing about what you're doing. You're gonna be like A, B, and C. Okay, that's it. Because you got your 3, 3, 5. You got your 3. You got your 3, 3, right? That's 3. You got your 3 in here, and then you got your 5-way structure. This is the wave I missed, guys. I didn't miss it. Target was like 10, 9. I mean, target was 8.8. We didn't miss it, but the only reason why I say I missed it because I didn't count 5. I should say like we needed 5 wave, right? I should have said it. Okay, I should have said it. So so we got 3, 3, 5. You can just say ABC correction. You don't have to do WXY, but a WXY, right? It is very, very technical. Even these 3 wave down, right? You have to go back. Okay, that's why it is WXY. You have to go back and count. Let me change the color. You can see in this area, you have to count another 3, 3, 5, okay? Another 3 in this degree, and then you count another 3 wave in this degree, and then you're gonna have to count 5-way structure in this degree, okay? 5-way structure in this degree. And within each degree, you have to go back and do the same. So like in this lower degree also, okay, I have to find 3-way to the upside, okay? Let me change the color. No, I can keep it red. Change this 3 wave to the upside, and then you're gonna have to find 5-way structure in this area, and then you're gonna have to find another, actually 3, okay? 3, 3, 3. You have to find another 5-way structure in this area, the lower degree, okay? So I don't have time to show you all of that, but that's the reason why they call it WXY, because you have to break it down even like to the lower time frame, okay? So that's why I say like a WXY is nothing but a ABC correction. So if you call it an ABC correction, it is okay, okay? It is okay. But on a bigger time frame, you have to call it WXY, because these moves, you know, they're so big, and then you can't get another move to the upside. You never know if we're gonna get this X in this area, another X, right? And we could get this Y. You guys remember when I told you Bitcoin can go all the way up to this area, right? Most people are going to be looking for 16 like I'm doing, right? And then it is going to drop down to this area, okay? Let me show you. So let's not get too overexcited, because we have to break down this area. We have to break down this area, okay? It is not over yet, okay? It's not game over yet. We have to break down this area, okay? Because we can get what we expect this wave to be. We don't know, right? But we're expecting 2 things, okay? 2 things, right? I'm gonna take a look at the chat room again. So it's 21 watching now. So 21 likes. So we can get 2 things, right? So you see we're dropping right now 10,500. So hey, what's up, CPA? Julian, thank you, Julian. Hey, what's up, Saba? Thank you for tuning in, man. Sorry, Saba. I'm gonna try to call some numbers, okay? So not just fib level. So but you take a look at this this move, we talked about it already. Okay, we talked about BTC making this move, come down to this area, make a double bottom. Okay, this double bottom, we made a double bottom on a lower degree. Okay, you guys remember, if you watch the previous live stream, at least the first 15-20 minutes, we talked about the lower degree double bottom. We got that. Okay, we got this lower degree double bottom, but we can also get another bigger double bottom like this. Okay, we can. You have to keep that in mind. All right, after the fifth wave in this area, BTC can still come back down, and most people are going to lose their money again, and it is going to give us a 3 wave to the upside, another 3 to the downside. This one can break it and come down to like a 88, even down to 85. Okay, somebody keep calling for 85, so you be careful. Be careful. It is still within the structure. It is still within the structure. Okay, it is still within the structure. All right. So, but it would invalidate this one-to-one extension we've been looking for. This one-to-one extension, it is just for the Y wave. Okay, it could come as low as, I mean, not as low as, but we target a one-to-one extension. It can even come down to like 1.618 extension, but it'll just be very unproportional to the degree of the correction. You see what I'm saying? So it'll make it look very not beautiful, you know. So, but we could get this wave. Okay, we could get this wave right here, a zigzag like this. We could get this zigzag. Okay, we could get this zigzag, and most people are going to be like, this is wave number 1. Okay, they're going to get wrecked again. I'm going to show you what they're going to be telling you. Okay, and let me know if you see it somewhere too. Okay, they're going to show you, they're going to be like 1, 2, and then they're going to be like, this is wave number 3. Okay, and then as soon as we get to like 13, right, and then they're going to be looking for wave number 5 and number 4, right? As soon as we get to 13, they're going to get wrecked. Okay, they're going to get wrecked depending on the degree of this wave, because most people, they're going to be anticipating at least one-to-one extension. So the bigger the degree of this wave, the more careful we're going to be. Okay, the bigger the degree of this wave, from 92 to like roughly like 12k, right, or like even 12.5. We don't know the degree of this wave yet, so the more careful we're going to be after this drop. Okay, because the next wave to the upside, guys, make sure you come back and watch this. Okay, because it is very important. It is very important. So the degree of this wave after we drop back down and go back up to this area, okay, most people are going to call this wave number 3. Okay, they're going to get wrecked. I mean, wave number 3, right? Wave number 3, that's what they're going to call it. They're going to get wrecked. Okay, they're going to get wrecked because after a small drop and then a small correction in this area, they're all going to be anticipating wave number 5, and then they're going to get wrecked. And then we could just come back down to like a low 10.9. Okay, 10.9. I mean, not 10.9 to 9.8. Not 9.8. I'm hungry, guys. 8.8, guys. So we just have to be careful and take it step by step. My target is 16.3. If you don't know what you're doing, just stay on the sideline and wait for 16.3, right? And put your stop loss if, like, in case we break 8.8. But my target is 16.3. You guys knew that since like BTC dropped from 14k to like 10.4. Target was 16.3. So it has not changed yet. It hasn't changed yet. So okay, if you haven't missed it. Okay, you haven't missed it. But this move, okay, let's not be like at the same time. Remember, we analyzing the market. We're not telling what the market gonna do. So we just have to be careful. It is so many scenarios in this move, like you know, it is so many scenarios. So let's just wait. Okay, you know, wait even for on the low 9Ks. Even like wait, don't have some buy orders, even 8,500. Okay, even like you can leave 50% of your portfolio, like roughly around like 8,500. Guys, leave it. Don't, because if you don't buy BTC, alt not moving, you can buy alt, and alt gonna pump like 20-30% versus BTC in one day. So you're not missing out anything. Okay, think of it that way. Okay, think of it that way. So even if you don't buy BTC right now, let's say you got 50% of your portfolio on the sidelines, alt dropping versus BTC. BTC is going up, so you know you got somewhere to put your portfolio, I mean your money at, right? So you just let it sit on the sideline on Tether or something, USD, whatever, and then you wait for the right moment, and then you buy some alt, like a NEO went up like 30%, almost, right? 20 some percent. I haven't taken a look at the NEO USD yet. XRP hasn't done anything. You buy those coins because you're not gonna get rich one day. You're not gonna get rich. Like I always try to get rich in one day, but I can tell you, you're not gonna get rich in one day, and somebody else gonna tell you that too. So let's just be careful, okay? Let's just be careful and wait for let's just be careful, because I don't want you to guys get wrecked again. I feel bad. I know it is your own money, but I feel bad. Like I feel really bad. Like I felt really bad. Like after that sudden drop at 10K. Okay, let's take a look at this scenario also. This bearish scenario. Okay, this bearish scenario. Okay, because I showed you like back in December 17 when BTC made the same correction, like from 20K down to this area and went back up like I think 17 and came back down this area. So I told you, like, let's be careful in this area, because even though I'm extremely bullish, right, because this is, but we get sideways structure in this area, because but at the same time, most people who don't, most people could be watching this area like this, okay, and then they're gonna be like, it is low, and then they're gonna sell off the market. So let's just be careful and not be FOMO. It is a lot to it. It is a lot of scenario you can be looking at right now. So we just about like 10,520, okay, 10,520. So luckily most of you guys didn't buy like a like what, 10.6, right? As soon as we started the live stream, I think we went as high. Let's go to the lower time frame. We went as high as I think 10.6 something, okay, 10 almost 10.7, guys. So 10.7, okay, 10.7. We went as high as 10.7, guys. So, and I was still telling you, let's be careful. Let's not jump in. Okay, let's see what we got now. Let's see what we got. The degree of the correction, it is still the same. It hasn't changed yet, but we just dropped like, let's see, we just dropped like almost 2%, 1.5%. Come on, guys, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. So let's see how we're gonna hold in this area. So hopefully none of you guys like bought at 10.68, because if you're on the live stream, I'm pretty sure you didn't buy, because you want to see a clear. You don't want to buy in these you don't want to. Even if it spike up, my own strategy, I don't buy in this area. I don't. Okay, I don't. Even though I'm very comfortable to I'm very not. Sometimes I'm not comfortable to like certain situation, but I'm very comfortable with this situation. But I'm not gonna be like it is gonna be pushing up. I like the correction, double bottom, push it up. No, I'm always looking for a better way, not to suicide. Okay, not to lose my money. We dropped like 1.5%, like since like from the top, the recent top, like 10 minutes ago. We dropped 1.77. okay, 1.77. That's a lot. That's a lot. Why is it possible to drop from the third wave? You mean impossible? Guys, let's take it to 100 private live stream, guys. 100. I want to make it 100, guys. So let's make it 100. So I don't have to go public live stream. So like I'm more like I don't have to release these videos. Like when I'm done, I can put it private, and then I'm not gonna release it, right? Yeah. Even after public, I can just lock it out. But but I can go into details, and you don't have like people trolling, like, you know, sometime on my live stream somebody is trolling, like I think his name Jack whatever. So trolling and cursing out, saying some F word and all of that. So it's just not, it is just not fun. I don't care, but I don't like, I mean, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I don't know. I don't curse a lot, so I don't like, you know, always reading some curse word on my live stream. I don't curse at all, so I try not to. So we dropping, okay? We dropping. We dropping. So, but let's not be. I'm not telling you to go short, okay? Our strategy is to wait at 382. Okay, 382 is roughly right now. It is not roughly. 382 hasn't changed yet. 10,168. Okay, but I know it is not easy to say BTC going to drop 300 points. And then you go to your lower time frame, the 3 minutes time frame, your 200 EMA. It is just about 10,217. Okay, so. But depending on your if you day trading, you know, you might be looking at the 1 minute. You might be looking at the 1 minute. Might be looking at the 1 minute. So, and most people, right, they could be counting this out. They're gonna be like, it's ending diagonal, okay? Ending diagonal, something like this, okay? Like that. Okay, they're gonna be like, the wave number 5 is like this, so you got what? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we're counting, we're going to the upside. Okay, we're going to the upside, but be careful, guys, be careful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you're trying to get another wave to the upside. Be careful. Okay. Always like take the best scenarios. One of the best scenario like in your favor. Don't take the best scenario like not in your favor. It is a nice scenario. You can count this as a wave number 5 ending diagonal like this, right? And expecting 1, but it is not in your favor. Your favor is to make profits, and you know BTC always gonna drop back down. So don't always say like I mean, I know sometimes I say like a last chance, but like if you day trading on the lower time frame, you don't want to say last chance. Okay, you want to say last chance on the bigger, I mean on the high degree. So let's see, we got a new candle. So we got this the reason I drew this, I don't draw like parallel lines, but some other traders, they're going to be drawing this parallel channel, right, from like the low of 10,387 to like the current low, right? And then they're going to be expecting a move to the upside. It is valid, but me, right, my own strategy, I'm waiting for 382. Okay, even if like we push back up to the upside, you're not going to be jumping in. Okay, you can put a little bit like 5 to 10% of your portfolio and play this if you're watching and see how it is going to play out, but I'm not putting my money. It's a 2.5% almost, right, push to the upside. Okay, it is 2.5%. It is valid. Okay, 5. So you got 5 waves in this area. It is 5 if you look at it that way. Okay, you got 5 waves in this area, and then you're expecting a push to the upside, right? But that's a nice flag. That's a nice flag. It is a very nice flag, guys. It is nice. So let's take a look at the 15 minutes, because take a look at the 15 minutes. It is holding strong. So when you take a look at the 50, that's why like you have to be very comfortable with different time frame. When you take a look at the 15 minutes, you got one wave, you got 1, 2, 3. That's your W. This is your W. This is your X, and your Y correction could be in this area. But you take a look at like, you know, on the lower time frame, you're looking for W, X, Y, Z. But on the bigger time frame, you're looking for only 3 waves, and it makes sense at the same time. Like you get more waves on the lower time frame, then you get the amount of wave like on the a bigger time frame. It always, like, for instance, like the amount of wave you get in one candle, you don't see it in, like, when somebody just tell you like that's a weekly candle, you don't see it. Okay, you have to go to the weekly candle, and then you can break it down like so many waves. So that's the same thing. Okay, so it makes even more sense to go to the bigger time frame, like to the 15 minutes. You got, you know, let's see, 5. You see, when you go even to the 5 minutes, you change completely your perspective. Okay, you change your perspective. So, but we get it is giving us a tweezer right here. It is giving us a tweezer. Okay, but let's take a look at the weekly time frame, right? Because we haven't talked about the weekly. You guys got me hooked up on the lower time frame now. So the weekly, you remember, guys, our target for this month is nothing but to close above a 10.7, right? Not 10.7, but 11.7. Okay, I told you we only need right to close above 11.7, and then we're gonna get a lot of volume. I told you, like, the volume gonna be incredible. Okay, but now it is like Wednesday, and then we're already like above like the weekly open, which was like roughly like 10,174. Wow, look at this, man. Our target of a 382 pullback, 10,168. It is almost like the same as the weekly open. So it is very, very important, right? It is very important. So it is very important. So that number is going to be very important, because if, like, BTC goes below like that number, this candle going to be red. Okay, this candle. So it is going to be very, very, very important. It is very important. So, and our target for the end of the month, it is just like to close above this area. Okay, you just want to cover this area, right? Close like roughly around like 11.7 to 10, 11.7 to 12,000. Okay, 11.7 to 10,000. That's our target. Okay, for the end of the month. Okay, at least. I'm not saying like we're gonna go like exactly, you know, at 11,700, but at least that's where we need to stay at. Okay, that's just like the minimum we're expecting, but we're gonna have other expectation like 14k, 16k, but it is step by step. Okay, you guys, now I have to think about, like, most of you guys are day trader, most of you guys swing trader, because I have to have to watch carefully what I say. Okay, because some of you guys are very bullish and some of you guys are very bearish. But that's our target for end of the month at least, right? It doesn't mean we're not gonna go to 20k. So let's go to the R side, because when you go to the R side, right? When you go back to 2017, we talked about the weekly R side, and I told you, like, the R side, it is just a it is an indicator. It is an indicator with a very how do I say it? Very it is very reactive. So if you watch my previous public live stream, we said like the R side was almost this just about this area, right? 60, because we needed the R side to drop 1-to-1 extension of this wave. Okay, but it did. Okay, it did. You just couldn't see it, because right now we push back up. That's why the R side retract this wave right here. Okay, let's say 1-to-1 extension of this wave. Okay, 1-to-1 extension of this wave. So we said, you see this exactly this area right here, that's where we expected the R side. Remember last live stream, the R side was so close to this area. Right now we pushed back up so far, right? The R side just is retracting. Now it bend over. I mean, it changed direction, because like we above the weekly open, right? You guys remember, that's how R side changes, right? That's how they change, right? Because right now we above the weekly open, so now it is like giving us a sharp move. Okay, it is giving us a sharp move. So, but we just have to be careful. Okay, we just have to be careful, because we still not 1-to-1 extension, and then we expect like the R side to make this correction. Okay, make this correction. All right, but it doesn't have to, like, excuse me, it doesn't have to break the top. the bottom, right? You can just give this normal correction and push to the upside. So it is just like some other scenarios, like to keep you in check, so you won't be extremely bullish. Okay, let's see. So the RSI is looking nice right now. It is looking nice. Okay, so it is just message. Okay, so let's go back to the price. Let's go to the weekly now. Let me know if BTC is sorry man, go ahead and take a nap. You're waiting for wave 5 and get wrecked. So let's take a look at the monthly. So we could be spiking very shortly, guys. Very shortly we should be seeing like something very interesting. But let's see. Okay, the monthly is looking great now. Okay, if you take a look at the monthly chart now, you're getting some volatility, right? Getting some. So it means a lot. Like if BTC goes back up, and close in this area of like a 12.2 before end of the month, it means a lot. Okay, it means a lot in terms of volatility, right? So and then this pattern, the weekly, the monthly chart hasn't even changed any, hasn't changed like in terms of like a volatility. Most likely we're gonna see it next month. Right, we're gonna see it next month. It is gonna change in terms of volatility. So we could even see like higher volatility on next month. So it all depends on the volume, right? But we could see like high volatility. So let's take a look at the volume. Because the volume we're expecting 500 to up to 600,000 trading volume, right? This week, sorry. So let's see how much we got already. So we got 1.4 million, guys. We got 1.368 million. You guys remember, we're expecting what? 2 million trading volume, guys. We're expecting 2 million trading volume. So we say that since like the 3rd or 4th like of July, guys. So we already got like almost like what? 80% of last week volume, 90% of last week volume, guys. Not 90, but 80% of last month, not last week. 80% of last month's volume, we already got it. Last month was like 1.68, something like that. Right now we got 1.4 roughly. So, and we still got like 13 days to go, guys. 13 days to go, just about 13 days to go with a 60,000 trading volume. It is just going to give us another 600,000 plus what we got. It is already 2 million. So the volatility is going to be a lot. It is going to be a lot. Okay. So I told you like before BTC drops, stay on the sideline, like 10.6. I told you, if you don't like the current state of the market, just stay on the sideline till August, okay? Till August, okay? So let's take a look at the weekly and take a look at the weekly, the weekly volume. Okay, we're pushing back up 10.59. That's a Hacken Ashley. The weekly volume on the Hacken Ashley, we're not getting any big tail, big wick, small body, right? We could get that next month, but this week it is just rejection. Okay. It is just like a rejection. Okay. So you can expect like if like BTC closes above like a let's see, above like a anyway above like a 11.4, 11.5 before end of the week, it is gonna be extremely bullish. It is gonna be extremely bullish, guys. It is gonna be great, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. Because as long as we don't break below 8,800, we still bullish. That's why I said like keep putting like some buy orders below, like in that area. Even like if you leave like 10 to 15% of your portfolio in that area, just leave it just in case. you're just trying to make profits. Okay, you can make profits with alts too. So the weekly volume is currently it's not bad though. Like the weekly volume is like 300 and that's the average. That's the average 21 week. Right, the last 21 week average is 314. Right now we just about like the average of the last 21 weeks. Okay, last 21 weeks we got like 314,000 trading volume. Right now we got like 339. So it is good. So it is just midweek. We're expecting 500 to 600,000. Most likely we're gonna get it. Most likely we're gonna get it. Okay, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get 600,000 trading volume this week. Okay, because we only need like 260. Okay, so if you get like 80,000 trading volume a day, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you still get Sunday. Okay, even if you get 60,000 trading volume a day, you're still gonna get 240. Okay, 40,000 trading volumes, it means like BTC is not gonna be moving. Okay, it means like BTC is just, you know, because 40,000 trading volume, you can get that in a 4 hour. You know, you can get there, but if you get it in 24 hours, it means like basically gonna be staying sideways. So I don't expect us to get 40,000. So you have to analyze all those scenarios, you know, and pick your side. Okay, because the average 21 week right now is 314. So the average of the 21 weeks is at 314. The volume, not the price. So let's go back to the 4 hour. The 4 hour is looking good. We're getting a on the hack and ash, it is looking beautiful. So I haven't been taking a look at the bigger time frame since you guys are making me like spending so much time like giving like a low you know, low targets. So but the 4 hour is looking great. It is looking great, guys. It is looking great. It is looking great. So let's take a look at the daily RSI, because the daily RSI, we've been expecting BTC to make this move, guys. You see, we've been expecting BTC to make this move. You guys gotta remember that, right? When you watch the live stream, we said like when we were dropping, so what we were expecting BTC to make this move. So that was on the hack and ash it out. That's why it was so clean, right? So you take a look at this move. BTC made this move, came back, guys. You gotta remember when we were talking about this, BTC was just about like, that was like on the like, let's see, when we were dropping, right, like on the 16, guys. Okay, 16, we talked about when BTC was dropping. So we said like we need BTC to make this move, right, and come back down. But right now, since like we already got, you know, a flat correction, now we have to assume, right, BTC already this small move, right, let me draw it, the small move on this, on the R side, this move, okay, it is this move. That's what we have to assume, right? And then this drop, let me change the color. This drop right here, right? That's what we got in this area. Now we just assuming, right? So, and this impulse wave right here, this impulse wave in this area, let me change the color. Now you got blue. This impulse wave, that's what we got in this area. So what we expecting? We're gonna expect BTC to drop. We're gonna expect BTC to drop again. Okay, we're gonna expect BTC to drop. So that's a daily. So the daily can stay like as it is right now. So just like, so that like, you know, the RSI gonna close at just about like 49. Otherwise, if like we close like below like a 10.6, 10.5, the RSI gonna, you know, retract. So it is good for the RSI to stay, price to stay just about this area till like the new daily candle starts. All right, so keep that in mind. So if that's the case, we're gonna have to look for this move. Okay, we're gonna look for BTC to retrace. Okay, we're gonna look for BTC to retrace. Okay, it doesn't mean like BTC is not gonna go up, because you gotta remember, after the RSI is the daily candle starts, you know, that's going to be the origin. Right now the RSI is still going to be 49. If the price of BTC doesn't change, the daily RSI is still going to be 49. But if the price of BTC drop down to 10.1 by the, you know, before end of the day, the RSI might drop like to 40, 47 in that range, give or take, right? 42, I mean not 42, but 46, 47 in that range. So but we just need the RSI to stay at the current price, and BTC at the current price. So as soon as we start the new daily candle, we could push higher a little bit, right? Get like to 11.1 and drop, okay? And get this drop. This drop gonna be replicating this move, okay? And then we can start moving to the upside. So this could help us, like, at least complete the fifth wave and drop to the downside, okay? Keep that in mind. But even if that's the case, even if that's the case, the R side dropping, going up, and price going up and dropping, the R side is not going to go up and drop. The R side is just going to drop, okay? I don't know how to explain to you. So let's say that's your origin, like today is Monday, and then BTC price goes up, the R side going to go up, right? But when BTC price goes down, the R side gonna go down. But the chart, okay, the chart just still gonna give you the history and then the drop. But the R side doesn't give you the history; it just gives you the endpoint. It's just gonna tell you, like, we just about this area, but it is not gonna tell you like we went up and came back. You see what I'm saying, right? So it has to make sense at the same time. So let's look for this pattern. We talked about this pattern, guys. This pattern, we played it out perfectly, okay? We knew BTC gonna drop, but we just didn't know how low it is gonna drop, okay? We knew BTC gonna make this pattern. Now we got this move, so we're gonna look for this move, okay? And then we're gonna look for this very impulse wave. So this very impulse wave gonna give us a stop just about, like, hopefully around like 16,000, right? And then we're gonna look for this drop at 16,000, okay? This drop. So keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. All right. So our bullish setup, we got like a nice setup, and it's been working. Like, remember this move when we played it out perfectly, right around like June 16, when BTC was what? BTC was roughly around like I think it was like 9,000, and we said like roughly, hold on. When BTC was 9,000, and we said like BTC gonna go to 11K, right? You guys remember that move? And then we got that 120 extension. We said like we're looking for this extension, like we're looking for that extension, right? And then it's gonna move to the upside, and then it's gonna drop down. You guys remember that, all right? So keep that in mind, guys. So that was the move we were looking for right here, okay? This move, we got it right here. I'm gonna circle it, okay? I'm just showing you, like, because most of you guys really don't care as soon as the price goes up or goes down. You just don't forget completely about your history. You cannot forget about the history of the price action if you day trading. You got to remember all of this stuff. You have to remember, okay? Even if you have to take a note, okay, write it down. You have to remember it. This pattern right here, it just increases your confidence. It's gonna make you like more confident about what you're saying, okay? This move when BTC was dropping in this area, okay, like BTC was dropping in this area, okay. We said that BTC gonna make this move, okay, and then it's gonna retrace, and then this move gonna be so quick, just like this move, okay, like the the first week of May move, okay. It is gonna be the June move, gonna be so quick, and then we're gonna get to 14K very quickly, and then we're gonna drop. I told you that, guys. Told you that. So we talked about all of this, guys. So now we're just looking for this pattern. Even without taking a look at the price action, you can just go with the R side. Okay, so let's hope right now, okay, our best bet is BTC to make this move, and then we're gonna go to 20K. We're definitely gonna go to 20K. That's for sure. It is not at 100%, but we're sure we're gonna go to 20K. So you interpret it how you want it, okay? But it is not 100%, but we're very sure. Okay, very confident we're gonna go to 20K. So, but let's be successful first, okay? Let's be successful. Let's be successful. Okay, let's be successful first. Hey, what's up? I think it's Craig, right? Is it Terminator? Is it Craig? I have to go open up my ledger, and I will open up my ledger, okay? And then I'll check it. Thank you for the donation, irritator. No, I mean not irritator, Arinator. Your name doesn't have Terminator. I don't know why I'm calling you Terminator. But I'll take a look at it, right? I think you said you sent a $20 BTC, right? So thanks a lot, guys. You guys got my BTC address, my XRP address. You know, it's 200 people in the Telegram group, and then I hope most of you guys being profitable, and some of you guys waiting for till you like recoup all your losses to donate. But hopefully you guys are gonna get all of those losses back. So I haven't even like get a chance to take a look at my own portfolio like recently. So, but I need to work on it again. I need to work on my portfolio again, restructure it. Okay, so now we're still getting some fake out, guys. It is looking green on the bigger time frame. It is very engulfing. That's a daily, very beautiful, guys. That's very beautiful, guys. It is beautiful. It is so don't worry. Like, we could get this fake out, but don't worry. But we could get this fake out, like a 50% pullback of the entire move. Like as soon as the daily candle starts, we could drop down. Okay, we could. If you take a look at the bigger picture, right? Because the volume we got is okay, but it is not a lot. On the daily time frame, we only got 75,000. The average 21 days, it is 75,000. So it is not a lot. Okay, it is not a lot. The last 21 days, we've been getting 77,000. Today we got like 75, 78. So most likely we got an hour and a half, roughly hour 45 minutes, 1 hour and 45 minutes. So we could get, basically gets like what, hourly? I think 2,000. Sometimes it gets what? Let's see. Not 2,000, but it is more than 2,000 sometimes. The hourly rate right now, it is it is not a lot, 300 BTC. Right now, this current hour, we got 300 BTC, but the hourly rate, it is like 3.3. So definitely, we can get like another 4,000 BTC. Okay, another 4,000 BTC. Another 4,000 before ended the I mean, not ended the live stream, but ended this daily candle. Okay, ended the daily candle. So it is made on the hourly time frame. When you take a look at the volume, is nice. It is nice volume. Okay, it is nice volume. But we haven't seen any panic move on the volume or a formal move. Okay, so you have to wait for one of these. We have to wait for one of these. Okay, and then the best bet, you know, you got your 50 EMA on the hourly, also just about 10,000. Okay, and you got so many support, guys. You got so many support. You see this area, you know, the price just crushed through it. Like the 50 EMA on the hourly time frame, it's been like holding the price so long, but we just crushed through it. Okay, so now let's look for 382 pullback of this wave 2, which is roughly we talked about it, 10,168 if you guys listening on your mobile phone. And then your 50 EMA on your 50% pullback, you know, is it exactly at your 50 EMA on the hourly time frame? So it's a lot of like similarities, like on the lower time frame and then on the bigger time frame, because you gotta remember 382 on the 3 minutes, right? It is on your I think 50 EMA, right? If I remember well, is it 50 EMA on the 3 minutes? And if you go on your 1 hour, your 50% pullback, it is exactly on your 50 EMA also. Okay, so that's why I'm looking for this drop, but it hasn't dropped yet. And if you go and take a look at your I can actually see like if like we can get some confirmation. The I can actually is not giving us any confirmation yet. It is not giving us any confirmation. It is saying like we're okay, but the curvy way, it is very important. The loss in momentum, it is very important. So the loss in momentum, it is not saying like we're gonna drop, but the loss in momentum, okay, it is losing momentum. But the Heiken Ashi is okay, okay, it is okay. So right now we only in 17 minutes, and then we got like almost 400 BTC trading volume. Okay, so we can expect roughly like 1,200 trading volume for this current hour. The previous hour we got 2,000, so we could get some volatility. Okay, could get some volatility because 1,000 BTC expected, but volume gonna spike up to like a 2,000 BTC. All right. Fake out possibly. I don't think we're gonna get a fake out, honestly. Looking at the 1 hour, the most probable scenario is to drop. Okay, the most probable scenario is to drop at 382. Okay, if you're day trading, you can make a quick 1.5%. Okay, from like a 10,150 to like 10,450. Okay, if you're day trading. I think I have a buy order at 10.2, so I need to lower my buy order too. So I forgot because I wasn't on the computer. I did it like because we didn't when I put my buy order, I think like we didn't push as high as 10.7. I think like it was like 10.6 or something like that. So I think I need to lower my buy order myself in case we come back down to 10,100. And if we get a fake out, you got a more chance to recoup your money. Like, you remember when I was telling you on my live stream, I got some buy order at 98. You guys remember? I told you. I'm telling you what I do. Okay, I might not be like, I might not be playing with like 150 BTC like you guys, but I'm telling you what I do. Okay, and I try to do what I say. So, because every time I do something opposite to what I say, it backfire on me. You guys listen carefully. Every time I tell you something, right, and I don't do it, it backfire on me. So that's why I try to like tell you exactly what I do. Okay, so we be on the same boat. I don't say like buy in this area and then I'll go buy low. No, I don't do that. Okay, because I cannot pump the market by telling you to buy. So you have to be careful. I don't have like a 50,000 subscriber. Even if I had 50,000 subscriber, I wouldn't be doing that. So because I felt really bad like when price dropped last time. But I told you I had some buy order at 98, so that's not that buy order was triggered. I was expecting like a reversal, but maybe I missed something, okay, on the chart, and I knew exactly what I missed. So let's see. People are going to be shorting. People are going to be trying to go long. You know, it is going to be the last hour. It could be very quiet because we got volatility just about 10 p.m. and I mean not 10 p.m. but 10 a.m. like, you know, and I told you like, you know, the next 48 hours is going to be just correction. So we got this correction. Let's go back to the lower time frames and see. So it is not looking good though. So take a look at the lower time frame. Like I told you, right, your Z wave, now we got this wave now, your Z wave can be very ugly. Okay, can be very ugly. It could make this wave, right, push back right here and then come back down this area. Okay, could be very ugly, could be very ugly. So but we're gonna get a stop first at a 10.3 in this range. 10.3. Okay, 10.3 first. That's what I'm looking for. 10.3. 10.3 gonna give us like maybe a 10.450 in that range before we go down to the opposite direction. Guys, it is almost soccer time, so soccer start like what, 6:30, 7 p.m. So gotta go play. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna see this drop or not. Telegram 15 messages. Let's see. Hey Mohammed, I'm live. Let me know if you're Mohammed Gandhi. I'm live. He's probably watching right now. Mohammed always in profit. You guys realize that, right? Mohammed always like in profit when we're losing. Mohammed was 2K up. Like I can remember he was shorting bits. I think like from 11.1 or 10.1. So and yes, guys. So we're all gonna be millionaires. Don't worry, guys. We're all gonna be millionaires. Yeah. Next target we're looking for 10.1, 10.2. Just don't go all in. Just you know, we got like BTC going to a $1 million. So you don't need to go. You don't need to go all in one position. Yeah. Okay, the link is doing good. Crypto beginner, are you on the link? Let me know if you're in a chat room. It was fixed, crypto beginner. So I figured it out. It was on YouTube. They do it like differently. So we're pushing back up. They're pushing back up, but it is all correction. You see, we talked about the weekly, the monthly, the RSI, the volume. Okay. We basically talk about everything we talk about in public live stream, okay? And we talk about the corrective waves if you just join in, okay? We just talk about the corrective wave we're looking for, and most of you guys get excited when you see a green candle. I do too. I used to, but how many green candles you're gonna get in this area? You know, giving you like a mood change. Link USD. Okay, your Link USD, we talked about Link last time coming down to like low $2 on the dollar value. I don't know how you did. Okay, well, you say thank you. Okay, I hope you did well, because we talked about Link coming back down. Link was 2.7 and then we were calling for Link $2, right? I think it came back down. Let's go to Link, and then we're gonna talk about XRP. We haven't even talk about XRP, but XRP is nothing to talk about, guys. So Link USD, let's take a look at the 4 hour. Okay, Link USD, you guys see, right? We came down all down to $2, guys. $2. Okay, I forgot what we talked about, because when I'm doing this live stream, I just open up the chart, and what I see, that's what I say. Okay. So it is not something planned and go and record a video and take out some stuff and make it pretty and stuff like that. It is raw, man. You get it as it is. So when we talk about Link was almost like what? It was like on June. I think it was like June. I can't remember, but I know it was just about this area. Okay, we were calling for Link coming back down to this area. Okay, let's see. Take our fib level. Okay, because I don't trade Link, so because I think we wanted the entire move. Okay, we wanted the entire move, and exactly it came back. It came exactly at 0.618, right? So correct me if I'm wrong, beginner, crypto beginner. Correct me. Yeah, you were Terminator. I think you Greg, right? S Greg. Let me know if you S Greg. I think S Greg sent me some BTC, but I don't want to open my nano, so whatever you guys send, I'm trying to lock it for another long time. Okay, so your donation is not like it is gonna help me survive. So I'm working, I got a job, and stuff like that. BTC is doing well, stuff. So I just like the donation because it make me feel well, make me feel good, like I'm helping, and at the same time I'm receiving. Nobody ain't gonna give you a private live stream, 27 people watching. I could have get like 100 people watching, at least 50 people watching, and increase my YouTube community. But I'm doing it private because I'm more comfortable like doing it private and going in and out. Don't have to be like be very organized on the chart, like going weekly, daily. You see what I'm saying? Like a public live stream is different, okay? Because you don't know who's watching you, and you have to be very, very organized in order for them to understand what you're saying. But you guys, most of you guys, are pretty much day traders and stuff like that. So some of you pretty advanced. So if you don't understand like something, let me know. I'll clarify it. Just write it. So yeah, chain link, we called for this, coming back down to $2. It did exactly came down to exactly at $2.10, right? 205, okay, 205. So that's a lot, guys. It is making a nice move right now. It is making a nice move. Could break this one and come back down. So be careful, right? You can't break that area and come back down. So because this move is, like I told you have to remember that move. So I think like we talked about it, like when I was telling you that BTC, this move looks like BTC, right? That's why I had this like a drop to the downside and push to the upside, and I said like it looks like a typical crypto. You push to the downside, push to the upside, move sideways, drop. Okay, so but this could be the capitulation. We could get this move to the upside and a down to this way. Okay, another move to the downside. So be careful, don't FOMO. We still got this move is too vertical, so I would love to see it drop again. Okay, it doesn't have to drop from this point. It could push a lot high and make this move. Okay, the move doesn't have to be like the way I draw it. Okay, you gotta be able to take a look at any chart. Okay, you guys mentioned any chart. You gotta be able to right away take a look at it and give your opinion. Okay, give your opinion. All right, so let's go back to BTC, guys. So BTC is making the same move as Link, right? Making the same move, but it is not making the same way. So we just about 10,550. Okay, 10,000. Let's see if we're gonna get it, guys. Let's see if we're gonna get it. Okay, let's see if we're gonna get it. So 10,550. So this on the bigger time frame, like I told you, a double bottom is very possible. So but if like we get a 5 wave, that'd be great. Like let's say we push higher, because on the bigger time frame, this wave can still like push a little bit higher. Okay, could push high and then come back down in this area, a normal 382 in this area, and a push and come back down right here and give us a double bottom. Okay, because this is not a good enough double bottom. To me, it is not a good enough double bottom. To me, it is not. So the higher we go, the more careful we're gonna be. Okay, the higher we go, we're just gonna be more careful. And then I take profits. We gotta take profits in this area of a 13.8. If like we get to 13.8, I would at least like sold out 13.8. Okay, if not 11.8. Sorry, 11.8. We have to sold out. Okay, 11.8. We have to sell everything out. Have to sell out in this area. Me at least, right? Me at least. Because the reason why I'm telling you like it is very important, because at this time you're gonna get 1, 2, you're gonna get this 3, right? 3 wave, and then you're gonna expect wave this way. But this wave you don't know if it's gonna be 3, 3, 3. So we're gonna have to analyze that, and then we could get this wave. Okay, you don't know if this wave gonna be straight wave that'll give us a 3 wave, and then we're gonna expect 3 wave down. Okay. A 3 wave, always you want to expect another 3 wave. Okay, not always, but if you know what you're doing, you can expect a impulse wave to the opposite direction. But if you get like this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? And then we got this 1, 2, 3, and then we got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this area, but this 5 way has to be bigger. We're still going to be careful, right? Because it could be another 3 this way, this correction, but we're just going to assume, right, it is going to be 1, 2, 3. But I mean 1, 2, 3 from the current 992 to our next top, this area, come back down to 382 hopefully, and then push like to 14k. That's going to be our wave number 3. So but we're just going to have to be careful, because that's a 3, that's a 5, 3, 5 already, which is also another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to look for 4. So this wave going to be very complicated. It is going to be tough to make a call in this area. It is a 3 wave, but at the same time it is a zigzag, and at the same time, right, it is a 3. I mean, but at the same time it is a 5, 3, 5. Okay, because you gotta remember Elliott wave, the 5 waves. Each wave is, you know, 5 wave structure, 5 wave impulse, 3 wave down, and another 5. So, but if we get under this 5, right, that's 5, that's 3, that's 5. So you're gonna be asking your question. You're gonna ask yourself a question, right? Was it, what is it, like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or is it an ABC correction? Okay, you don't know yet, because you only got 3 waves. You cannot, you only can assume. You only can assume this is not an ABC correction, right? But the degree of the correction of this wave gonna tell us, right, if it is gonna be another ABC, right, to the all the way down and break the previous low, just like we broke this area. It is gonna break this 92. It is gonna break it. It is not a secret. It is gonna break it. Okay, it could. Okay, let's not say it is. It could break it. So we're just gonna be careful, okay, on this wave. Okay, let me change it. Let me change it. Okay, we're just gonna be careful on the degree of this wave. Okay, we're just gonna be careful to see if it's gonna be a bigger one like this. Okay, we're just gonna be careful. So I hope it makes sense, and then you guys very comfortable right now what you got in front of your screen. So when you sleep, you can sleep well. All right. Okay, guys, give me 1 second. Wifey calling. Excuse me. So we're still looking bullish on the lower time frame. Let's see what we're gonna get. Very big rejection on the hourly. No volume on this current hour. Like we said, like the next 4 to 8 hours gonna be just correction. The last 8 hours, you can see you didn't do anything, right? This hour tapped out like what? At the high of this hour was like what? 10,455. I said like take profit at tenfold, and then take like profit, you know, $100. I say 75, whatever, 50 to 75 after 10 ticks, right? Take $100 profit after every $100, right? Move to the upside after tenfold. You see, you could have saved yourself a lot of time and save yourself a lot of stress the last 8 hours. Okay, last 8 hours. So let's wait for the next candle to start and give us a fake out. That's what we're hoping, right? And then it is going to be a big rejection, so it is going to look good. It is going to look good. Hopefully it is going to play out like that, but I'm not in right now. I have my buy order set like 10 to in that range. Let's see. If I missed it, I'm just going to have to wait for a red candle, not to FOMO in this area. You don't have to do what I do, but I'm just telling you what I will do. All right, I'm just telling you what I will do. Let's go to the lower time frame. It is more fun taking a look at the lower time frame. Yeah, the lower time frame, no volume, man, no volume. Okay, we got a correction, but this one yesterday we called it a flat correction, but it was actually, we called it a flat correction. We started to call it a flat correction, but it actually went up, pushed to the upside. Okay, but when it pushed to the upside, it still dropped down like this. So because we said we got 1, 2, 3, and then we were looking for 5. That's why it is so. That's why it is like you have to limit the number of 5 waves you're going to be looking for. Okay, but if this is a normal correction like we would anticipate, like right now 1, 2, 3, a flat correction, you just have to anticipate a drop. Okay, this drop might not come immediately. It could go all the way up like to even 10.7 and then make this wave. Take all this time to make the drop. Just like, you know, when I woke up, it took all its time just to drop down. Okay, no, don't do that. So so I'm about to go, guys, I'm about to head out, I'm about to go play soccer basically. So we play every Tuesday, Thursday, so I don't want to miss it. I've been missing the gym, so I have to stay in shape. So I hope you guys enjoy the live stream. As soon as I get out of as soon as I, you know, come back home, hopefully the price is gonna at least, you know, come back down to this area 10.2 to 10.1. You know, if you're very confident about your strategy, or you're not very confident, look for lower, like lower fib levels, like 95.42, right? But if you're day trading, you can get a nice swing from this area 10,178, right? And then like to 10,450 in that range before it drop down to any other fib level you're looking for, okay, of your choice. Okay, these are just choice, guys. It is target are very personal. My target might not be your target. Okay, Muhammad Gandhi target might not be your target. So, you know, Muhammad Gandhi always make like $10,000 for every move. So so his target might not be your target. So be careful. Okay, so Ether, please. XRP, got, okay, XRP USD. Okay, XRP is not much going on. I would just accumulate, guys. It is making a flag in this area. It is that's a 3-minute drop. So let's go. XRP is not much going on. It doesn't mean like it is not going to go up, but it is the reason why, you know, I got an XRP address, guys. You gotta think about it. The 4 minutes making the same way. So XRP is basically now following BTC, right? It is following BTC since like the drop this area. Okay, the knife, it is just following BTC. Okay, so now we got this double bottom from like since like May 5th. We got this double bottom. So I would just like not do anything with XRP, honestly. Just accumulate. Even if price come back down, it could push high. I think we talked about XRP like coming back down yesterday. So we talked about XRP coming back down yesterday, right? So I think it did come back down a little bit. It did come back down a little bit. So 15, 17, yeah, we talked about XRP coming back down. So you could push higher like to 33, 34, but just it is just accumulation. It is now. I don't see like any big move on the XRP chart right now, honestly. Even though I'm accumulating, it is not a. It is at the double bottom, but I don't see like an explosive move, right? Like this, okay? Like bang. I don't see the wave is too close to like the previous candle, and then it's no volume yet. I'm not saying we're not gonna get it, but I'm not seeing it presently. I'm not seeing it. Okay. I'm not saying it's not gonna come. It's not ever gonna come. Okay, So keep that in mind. But it is accumulation time, guys. It is accumulation time. Save those profits for XRP. Okay. Send crypto XRP address. I'm just joking. But save those profits for XRP, guys. Accumulate XRP, guys. Accumulate XRP. Accumulate XRP. Hey Sab, I'm gonna take a look at that XRP chart and I will get back with you. The one you sent me, okay? I was at work. Ether, let's take a look at Ether. Let's take a look at Ether USD. 642. Ether USD, we talked about the target of Ether USD coming back down to this area. It did exactly, but it did not come exactly at our final target, which is like this area. Let's see. So if that's the case, it is not good for BTC at all. So you got to keep that in mind. Ether came back down exactly at 0.618, guys. Exactly at 0.618 in this range, which was like 187, right? We said like Ether can come back down as low as like 170 in this range, right? 160, 165 even, right? So, and it is a good support. Let's see if Ether gonna be giving us a better move to the upside, because this move is not very convincing. So be careful with with Bitcoin, right? Be careful with Bitcoin, because Ether is not looking strong. XRP is not looking strong, but it doesn't mean like Bitcoin is gonna be dropping. It just means you just have to be careful. Okay, you just have to be careful. Because remember, like when we expected Ether to drop, we said like be careful, because since like Ether gonna be dropping and Ether basically follow BTC, right? If BTC drops, it's gonna drop faster. So you just have to be careful. So always have some lower targets for BTC, even like 10.8, because the whole structure might just, you know, become nothing. Okay, something bad happen. Okay, but let's go back to BTC USDT. Okay, but the chart is looking great. It is looking great, guys. It is looking great. A red 4 hours wouldn't hurt. Okay, wouldn't hurt much. All right, guys, it is looking very beautiful. I'm just going to leave it like this, and then you guys can call it a night. Okay, all right. So all right, guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the live stream, you know, you want to donate to the group, you know the XRP address, you know the BTC address. Hey, thank you, Greg. I will check my BTC address. You said you send your BTC. I will check it. Thanks a lot, man. You know, and be careful out there. Okay, be careful. All right, don't go all in. Be careful. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks a lot.